Today I want to talk about one of the most requested things I get as a headshot photographer and why I think it's a bad idea. One of my number one requests is to have corporate headshots outside or in an environment. Now that may sound nice to have trees or a park or a building or even people at their desk for their corporate headshots. However, there are multiple reasons why this is not the best option for corporate headshots. The entire point of corporate headshots is to have photos of your head. It's all about you. It's all about your face, people getting to know you and trust you. Research shows that if you have an approachable and confident headshot that is professional, it really builds trust with your clients. So that's a very important thing. Now my solution to this is a solid blank background, kind of opposite to what I have kind of going right now. I have some photos that I took right here. I have my chalkboard that I keep my to-do list on, and that's great. It builds ambience and character within the shot. However, for a corporate headshot, a blank background will offer you the best ROI. And that's important because that's exactly what headshots are. They are an investment in you and an investment in your company's branding. Here's a couple reasons why I think a blank or solid color background is actually the best ROI. First of all is versatility. With a blank background, your graphic designer or even you with AI programs or Canva, Photoshop, whatever program you use are able to extend the backgrounds as far as you want, either left, right, up, whatever. And that's really great for adding things like logos, graphics, and text for PowerPoints, billboards, any kind of marketing that you may want to do with your headshot. With a blank background, there's nothing there to distract your viewers. And like I said earlier, it's all about you. So it brings the focus to you and your face. Now that's important for places like LinkedIn and other social media. If you take a look at LinkedIn, you're probably on your phone, but maybe even your desktop. Photos are quite small. Like literally the circle for the profile photo is like the size of a dime. So for people to recognize you, if there's a rose bush or a car or building, whatever in the background, it's really distracting and it's gonna be harder to recognize somebody. So having that solid color background really eliminates all those distractions and brings a focus to you. Another reason is the versatility uses of a blank background. It is much easier for programs, whether it's AI or graphic designer or somebody photoshopping the image, to cut the person out of the background. Some reasons why people like to knock out the background is to put in their own background, whether it's a realty listing, some dynamic graphics for a trade show. Really, the possibilities are endless. And when it's a blank background, it's gonna be so much easier to cut out the hair and make it look realistic. If there's trees and other details behind the person, it's gonna be much harder to cut out that hair and make it look realistic. It's gonna look like a cutout, and we've all seen those photos where it clearly looks like they're cut out. When something looks authentic and natural, it's way more engaging and believable for your potential clients. But possibly my favorite reason that a blank background is better for corporate headshots is repeatability and systems. I work with a lot of companies that are nationwide, offices in Toronto, offices in Vancouver, Calgary. It's gonna be easier for somebody to create the exact same photo for those employees nationwide, which is really great for a cohesive brand. For taking the photos outside or even in an office, the natural light and the weather is totally different than it probably was even an hour ago or yesterday. Imagine being in Toronto, Calgary, or somewhere where it snows a lot and you shoot photos in the summer, then you can't shoot photos outside in the winter and have them match. Even in Vancouver, it'll be raining one day, it'll be raining for months on end, but then a sunny day, and if we take photos in the sun, all the photos are gonna be mismatched, and that is not great for a cohesive brand. What is best for a cohesive brand is to look cohesive and have everything look the same. Along the lines of reliability is, again, weather. If I go out and shoot corporate headshots outside and then it's pouring rain the next time we need to hire me, we're gonna have to reschedule multiple times, and that's inconvenient. And it's really hard to book people's schedules and have the weather line up, people's sick days line up, and it's very difficult to have all those stars align. Whereas if we shoot it inside, it's much easier because we're not reliant on good weather. We're able to shoot it in my photo studio or your office or in Calgary or whatever and have it look exactly the same. We don't need to rely on the weather. One of the most important aspects of headshots is the ROI, the return on your investment. So if you have old photos or mismatched photos, solid color backgrounds, blank backgrounds, whether it's white, black, pink, purple, whatever, is that the photos are timeless. And lastly, one of my favorite things about a blank color background is that they are timeless. They will last longer on social media. You can keep reusing them time and time again. They're not seasonal, and they're never gonna go out of style because they're classic. One of my top priorities for my clients is to provide a really good ROI, a good return on their investment. So an asset that lasts long, that is classic, and that is versatile is 3 really good reasons why a blank background is probably your best choice for a corporate headshot. Now, when would you want a photo in an environment that is outside, in an office, somewhere more unique with more character than a blank background? Those shots are gonna be more editorial. So if you're having a magazine written about you and you wanna show off some of the environment, you wanna tell that story, having an environment is really great for storytelling. And that's when you're able to pull back, because it's not solely about somebody's headshot. It's about the environment, it's about their clothes, it's about the story they wanna communicate to their ideal clients and their readers and their followers. And so those are the times you are looking to get an environmental portrait done. And trust me, I get it. I love shooting environmental portraits. It allows me the opportunity to do something different than a blank background. And they're fun and they're captivating, and that's awesome. But for corporate headshots, I promise you the best ROI, the best return on your investment is gonna be a blank background.